All right, guys, I guess it's about time for me to do a beard update video. I've kind of hemmed and hawed around it. People have been asking me if I'm going to do one of these, and I don't know if I've given a promise of one. Maybe I have. I'm not sure. To be real here, though, it feels kind of weird to make something like this because it's not the same as a tutorial where you have to use yourself as an example to show people how to trim their beard, or if you're talking about beard products and how it's helped you. But this, I don't know, it seems weird to say, hey, this is how my beard's doing. But lo and behold, here I am, and that is what I'm doing. And so, yeah, I hope you do find this helpful by the end of this. I'll try to point you in the right direction. And as far as it's helped me, so it'll help you. Out here in sunny Central Florida, it is so nice. It says it's like 65 degrees. I was trying to make this video over in the shade, and I was getting too cold. We Floridians are rather delicate with cooler temperatures, meaning anything under 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, we grow weak like that. We complain about the heat like anybody else does, but boy, it falls below 70 degrees and we're dying. That's how some people act, at least, I believe. The women are a totally different story. They love it. They start wearing Han Solo boots, vests, all sorts of vests and coats and scarves, and you'd think it was like 30 below. It's just strange. But no, I just wear a beard. I just get my beard bigger. It's all I need. Well, I say it's all I need. I did move into the sun. It's pretty nice though. Feels really good. Okay, so here's the update on my beard. Let me kind of tell you where I started. Some of you have watched these videos, so you know where I'm coming from already. But back in September, I decided I was going to grow my large beard back out again. I was going to shoot for a year-long growth, but I was already at 4 months growth as it was at September 1st. So around June 30th, my birthday, that will be a year. That will be about a year. I didn't start from clean shaven face, but I know what 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month growth looks like and is on me. So that's how I'm counting it. So I haven't trimmed, I haven't done anything to my beard since September 1st, probably before that, actually. So yeah, I'm not going to lay scissors or beard trimmers to this until my birthday. I say that. I tell you, that's what I'm going for. That's what I'm going for. So I will never have had a beard that long before. So I also said that I was going to be taking biotin and keratin supplements. It's all in one capsule, by the way. And I wanted to see if that was going to work. I'd done some research on it. I had taken some of it before, but not regularly. And I concluded at that point that I don't believe biotin really helps your beard grow faster, but it might help it grow healthier. And I wanted to see if my opinion will have changed. So here's what I had to say about it. So in the following months that have come around, I've been taking let's see, September, October, November. I've been taking biotin and keratin every day for at least 4 months. And I have noticed a difference in the way this beard is growing out versus the other 2 big beards that I grew out. And the major difference is that my beard is growing more evenly on both sides of my face. If you've ever grown your beard out long before, you'll know the frustration of the way your beard just does funny things on either side of your face. It just does not seem to get on the same page. And I talked about that quite a bit in videos where I had my beard longer. I was talking about how the curls will flip up on one side, but they'll go in on the other side, and it's all wonky, like it'll be thinner on this side and thicker on this. And that's not totally gone, but I'd say for the most part, it almost is. It's like it's evened out. It almost appears the same on either side of my face, as you can see. There's somewhat of a difference. There's always going to be, because that's hair. That's the nature of hair. You can't count on it to always cooperate. But while this does feel like it is a little bit thicker than this side over here, I think it's mainly due to follicle density more than anything else, and I knew that before, but it's the way my beard has filled out. It has never done this before, and the only thing I can contribute or attribute it to is the Biotin Keratin supplements. Now, I also do take vitamin K2 with D3, but not for my beard. And I do believe the vitamin D does help. It's vitamin D3, so it's, you know, there's different benefits to it. But I take those for totally different reasons. Not that I don't have a health problem. I do it as a, you know, kind of a preventative thing, thinking about the long term. But it's possible that the vitamin K2 and D3 is helping. I do that more because of a heart thing. I don't have a heart issue, but I don't want to have a heart issue. That's why I take those. But the Biotin and Keratin supplement, I do believe helps. Now, Biotin is also known as vitamin B7, also as vitamin H. Now, everything that I can find on this subject points to this, that there are a lot of companies out there that promote biotin and say that it will make hair grow in places that it didn't previously grow. It'll fill in patchy beards. Companies really play this up. Beard companies do too, by the way. I mean, I'm talking, you know, these people that make these products. And I just wouldn't buy that. I mean, I wouldn't buy their account of how it works, because I don't think it quite works that way. I do think it might help speed up growth a little bit. It seems like it to me. It's possible that my beard growth and the way it's filling out now has nothing to do with the biotin and keratin. It's very possible, but it's the only thing that I have changed. It's the only thing I'm doing different. I don't straighten my beard out. I don't use heat on it. I could, and I probably will at different times in the future. I'm not opposed to that. I am opposed to doing it every day, because it will change the structure of the hair shaft, and it's not good. It's not really healthy for your hair. But I do think it's good from time to time. So I can only attribute it to the supplements that I've been taking. Now, what the research bears out is that biotin will help boost testosterone somewhat. It does help your hair to grow healthier, but a lot of the highfalutin claims that people make, there's not a whole lot of scientific evidence behind it. I do think, though, that the keratin might be a bigger factor than the biotin itself. From everything I have read, it's supposed to help your hair be stronger, whether it's on your head or on your beard. It's supposed to help your hair grow stronger, your beard grow brighter and fuller, more bold. And that's what I'm seeing in this beard. It does seem to be a beefier, bolder beard. And another thing I've noticed too is that I don't have the beard loss that I had before. What I mean is, you'll know, everybody who has a big beard knows that you'll notice that hairs fall out. You lose X amount of hairs probably every day, right? And you find them in your brush, you find them on the floor, you find them on your clothes. I don't notice any of that. I probably am losing some beard hairs, but I feel like when I play around with my beard, I'm not saying you should tug on your beard, but when I play around with my beard and tug on it, even look at it real closely, the shafts seem somewhat denser and stronger. It seems more, it's a funny way of saying it, but I believe it's more attached to my face than it used to be. So I do think that keratin might be a bigger factor in all this, and maybe even the biotin, but it's hard to say. I can't really know for a fact. I'm not someone who's plucking a beard hair out and putting it underneath a microscope to analyze it and say, yep, here's a hair compared to before, and here's the after. Here's the difference. I can't do that. I just don't. I'm not equipped for that. But I do think the supplement is helping. I just can't definitively say how much it's helping on either side, biotin and keratin. I just don't know. I just have a feeling that it has everything to do with what I'm seeing. The bigger, beefier beard, I do believe it's growing faster. I'm kind of amazed myself. I've never had a problem growing a beard out. I've never had a, but I've had my own personal complaints and frustrations about the way it's appeared on both sides. And now when I comb through it, I'm very happy. Actually, honestly, I couldn't be happier with my beard the way it is right now. I mean, really. I've never experienced it growing out as well as it has. So I will put a link in the description down below for you to be able to get biotin and keratin supplements. You can actually get them. You can get them at Walgreens, CVS. You can get them a lot of places. But usually with stuff like that, if you order them through Amazon, I'll give you an Amazon link. They come to your house pretty quick, so you don't even have to go anywhere. It would help me. I mean, I'd get like some chump change probably if you use my Amazon link. But you don't have to use it. Like I said, you can get it in a lot of places. But I would suggest, if you're trying to grow your beard out, use some biotin keratin supplements. Another thing I'm interested in playing around with is caffeine. I haven't done a lot of research on it, but caffeine does help boost testosterone quite a bit. At least that's what the scientific evidence bears out. So I don't know how I would infuse that into my process, but I'll look into it. Another viewer of mine, Mark Brown, he tells me he takes collagen. He believes collagen helps a lot. Probably does. I haven't started using that, but you could. Maybe I will. I probably should. But one of the questions that pops up, because guys look at my beard and they see how full it is, because I just really don't have any patches except for right here underneath my chin, and it's gone, and you don't even notice it because of the size of my beard. But if I had a very short beard, you might see it if I put my chin up. But guys will ask me, well, how do you grow in a patchy beard? What do you do about that? The only thing I have to say to that is genetics has a large part to do with that. Genetics, hormones, an abundance of testosterone or a lack of it, that could have something to do with it. It could be if you're deficient in some kind of vitamin, then that could have something to do with it. That's something else I wanted to say about the biotin. The biotin mainly helps guys grow their beards out more when they have a biotin or vitamin B7 deficiency. So do I have a deficiency in vitamin B7? And now I'm meeting that need and I'm seeing the results? Maybe. That might have something to do with it. But if you have a patchy beard, or maybe your beard's not growing in as much as you'd like, or uneven on both sides as it's growing out, it could be a vitamin deficiency. It could be that you're dehydrated, because drinking a lot of water helps. I drink a lot of water, but I really haven't changed the amount of intake. I don't think that's made any difference. Sleep and exercise, getting the right amount of sleep, that's different for everybody. But exercise does help, because it does help boost your testosterone. I do work out every day, so I haven't really changed that a lot either. I don't know, but as far as patchy beards go, your age also might have something to do with it. If you're under the age of 25, you're going to have a hard time growing a beard like this. Now, there are guys that have and do. I've seen them. And it's to be very honest here, I think it looks a little strange on a very young guy to have a very full beard like this. It doesn't look natural. It does make you look older, which is what young guys kind of want to do. Young men want to be taken seriously. I mean, I remember what that was like. And having facial hair will help with that. Men will treat you differently. They'll treat you with a greater degree of respect. I don't know why, and I don't think it should be that way, but it does help. I remember years ago, a guy, when I was clean shaven, a friend of mine told me, because we had been talking about this very thing. I'm here, I am 30 years old. I don't feel like other men take me seriously, older men, that is. And he says, grow some facial hair, or grow a mustache, or grow a goatee. You'll see the way men treat you. It's a lot different. He was right. He was right. And I would have to say, it becomes more acute when you have a full beard. And it seems like the bigger your beard is, the higher the respect. Like I said, I'm not saying it should be that way. I'm just saying it is that way. So keep that in mind. But when you're a young guy and you want, let's say you're under 25 and you want a beard like this, don't sweat it, because it does look a little strange in my opinion. And just my best advice on that is just love what you have, rock what you got, let your beard grow out just however it does. Take care of yourself, exercise, take some supplements like Biotin and Keratin, perhaps Collagen, and do your research. And get plenty of sleep and water. I think that nature will take its course. And when I listen to George Bruno talk, this guy has probably the most magnificent beard you've ever seen in anybody at any length. And if you look at his pictures of when he was young, he had a patchy beard. He had a patchy beard. If you listen to Greg Brzezinski talk, he couldn't grow a beard the way he has it. His is very full, by the way. One of the most full beards you're ever going to see. And he's usually associated with Beard Brand. It's easy to find him on Instagram. He talked about how his beard was patchy when he was younger too. And he's kind of struggled with it as he got older. But your hormones change. And I have found out that older men, especially the older you get, the better your beard grows. And if you're lacking hair on top, now I shave my head, I can grow hair on my head, but it was thinning. But if you're worried that because you have thinning hair on top or you're losing it up there, don't get too downtrodden about that, because it's science has shown that men who have difficulty growing hair up here or are losing it up here, oftentimes they grow it better on their face. Guys have made jokes to me about how it looks like all the hair you lost on top went to your face. It is kind of what happens. That is the truth. That's just the truth. It is what happens, in a manner of speaking. So things change as you get to be older. Just keep all of that in mind, and I think that I think you'll be pleased. I just think you also have to stop wishing for what you don't have, and stop comparing yourself to others, and embrace the differences. And that's kind of what I did. I made a video some years ago called "Natural Beard versus Styled Beard," and I talked a lot about that. About just rock what you have. I feel like I'm kind of repeating myself now, so maybe it's a good sign that I need to wrap things up. But I was talking about caffeine earlier, and it kind of reminded me that I need to tell you what I have in my beard today. So today I'm using Artius Man's black coffee beard oil. Does it have caffeine in it? I have no idea, no clue. But it smells like it would, because it smells like black coffee. It's really good, really, really good. And I'm using their black coffee beard butter. They do have black coffee beard balm, by the way, and beard conditioner and beard wash, so you can get it in all those scents. But anyway, this kind of has a beige hue to it. It's probably hard to tell out here because of so much sunlight, and the oil is kind of has a tint to it like that. Likewise, very, very, Artius Man's great. I can give you a code for that. If you go to artiusman.com, pick out what you want. Help yourself. Be nice. Give yourself an early Christmas gift. And use my code GREG20. You'll save 20% on everything. That's good all year long. That's not just for Christmas. You can use it any time of the year. All right? Tell your friends about it too. Let them know that you have a code you can give them. All right? So make sure you visit the description down below. And when you're on Artius Man's site, check out their beard combs. Here's one of the wooden beard combs I have. This is, I believe, one of their narrow tooth wooden combs. But look how wide that thing is. I love their wooden beard combs. It feels. I don't know how they make them. I mean, I don't know if they just buy them from somebody else and get their logo embossed on it. I have no idea, but they are absolutely delicious. I mean, yeah. Wooden beard combs are good anyway. That's what you should have for your beard. Along with a boar bristle brush. I don't use boar bristle brushes that much, but they will help distribute oil once you put oil in your beard. But get yourself a nice wooden beard comb or two. And you know what? If you have friends who have beards, great stocking stuffers, along with everything else they have. All right. So I feel like this has turned out adequately good. I can't even talk hard. I'm really thirsty. Adequately good enough to upload. So that's why you're seeing it now. I do thank you for sticking around and watching this. Leave your comments down below. Tell me how your beard growth is going and what your goals are. Do you want a large beard? How long do you want it? Or do you want a shorter beard? And believe it or not, guys, regardless of the length that you want your beard, I have beard trimming videos probably for that. So check out my playlist. All right, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the like button and hit the notification bell too. Check out all my other stuff. All right, guys, it's been fun. It's been real. It's been real fun. Such a beautiful day out. I hope you're having a great day where you're at. If you're stuck in really cold weather, you're probably a little jealous right now, aren't you? Look at this. This is so nice. I wish it was this way all year round. All right, I'm done. Have a great one, guys. I'll catch you in the next one.